Hi.
Hi. You're looking wonderful as ever. How you doing?
Oh, okay, I guess. Work has been hell, like always.
Things are pretty tense here too, with the bombings and everything.
Yeah, I saw that on the news. I'm glad you're okay. Um, did you get the papers?
Straight to the point, huh, Ingrid?
Well, I know it's early over there in Iraq, and I don't want you to stay
Look,
up.
I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me getting enough rest.
Oh, I'm sorry I cared.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, I shouldn't have snapped like that. It's just last thing I wanted to see when I got back to base was a bunch of paperwork I had to sign.
Just feels like now's the right time for us to.
Hey, do you remember when we first met?
Hmm. Don't copy me.
What?
You sipped when I sipped. You always do that.
I wasn't copying. I just needed a sip. Anyway, do you remember?
Of course I remember. I pulled 3 bullets out of your back.
That was crazy. I was lying on that table thinking I was gonna die. And then you walked in, looking so angelic, so peaceful. I knew as soon as I felt your touch that I was gonna be okay.
It was probably the morphine. And you kept going on and on about finding heaven in my eyes. It was the sweetest and weirdest thing I'd ever heard.
Well, I was high as hell. But you did save my life that day.
I was just doing my job.
Right. Which I don't think I ever really thanked you for, did I?
Our whole first date?
Mm-hmm. Which took you a month to agree to.
Anyway. You remember dancing on the bar?
I wasn't the only one up there twerking.
I have a confession to make. When you fell behind the bar, I peed myself a little.
You know, wondered why you wanted to walk all the way back to base.
I had to air out. Thank God I was wearing a dress.
And the first thing you wanted to do when we got back to my place was take a shower. And all this time I thought it was my charm and good looks that got you out of that dress.
Mostly. Are you okay?
Fine. And then the next day you ran out of there like you stole something. You did steal something that day.
I didn't steal anything.
You stole my heart. Finding the right person was always so hard for me until you came along. What happened to us, Ingrid?
We've been over this before, Al.
I know, but it still doesn't make any sense to me. You were my soulmate.
You were gone all the time. And even when you were home, you were distant. Not to mention my problems with not being able to.
Hey, do you remember that Halloween party that we went to for your job?
When you went as Vanilla Ice and I went as Tina Marie.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how you didn't get as drunk as I was. Those homemade drinks got me good.
Indeed. And then you told the story about the guy who got his junk stuck in the gas station fuel pump, and your supervisor spit beer all over me.
I told that poor man I would have to amputate his pecker if it got infected. He almost shit himself. Oh, the after party's a blur.
Almost getting caught getting busy in the parking lot.
When my boss pulled up next to us, all I could do was thank God that you had tinted windows.
I know, right?
That was the best sex I ever had.
Jinx.
Those were some good times.
I really miss those days. I miss being with you. God knows I do.
Do you remember your nickname for me?
Dr. Bootyful. I loved it.
I hated it. My patients used to call me that, and it made me cringe.
You are blessed with a beautiful body. I could hold you for hours. In fact, snuggling with you was my favorite thing to do. The skin always felt so soft, and you always smelled so good.
You okay?
No! No, I can't believe we're not together anymore. I never wanted to separate. I wanted you to have my children, and I wanted to grow old together. Are we so far past that now? I mean, please tell me that we're not.
You know I can't give you children. As much as I want to. When I miscarried the second time, you became so different. So mean and cold, I couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All I ever wanted to do was to be a loving husband and a caring father. You know I never knew my dad. All I wanted to be was everything I never had. I still want that more than anything in the world.
And you deserve to have that, Al. But I want you to be fully happy with your life. But we both know that in order for that to happen, we have to let each other go.
No, we can adopt. We can find a surrogate. We all that matters to me is that we're together. I love you, Ingrid. I love you with all my heart.
Al, I love you dearly. And you will always have a special place in my heart. But I want you to find true happiness.
There has to be another way. On my next leave, we can go to therapy, work on us. Anything you want to do, I'll do.
Baby, I'm at peace with not being able to have children. And I know you want children of your own, so please, sign the papers and free yourself from being tied to someone who can't give you everything.
You remember our first Thanksgiving?
I knew you were going to bring this up.
Turkey never had a chance.
My parents and your mom were very helpful. They knew I couldn't cook.
I was just surprised the Chinese restaurant let us eat all those sides we brought in there.
The staff did enjoy your mom's mac and cheese.
You know what I remember most about that day?
What?
When I asked for your father's blessing to propose to you.
I never saw my dad cry before that day.
We were both crying. I was more nervous about what your answer would be than riding a tank into enemy territory. When I slipped that ring on your finger, it lit my heart on fire.
I couldn't stop shaking.
Think I'll ever get over you, Ingrid?
Letting go of you is the hardest thing I'll ever do, Al.
Do you? Remember the first time I told you I loved you?
I remember every time.
Do me a favor.
Sure.
Don't ever forget it. Just to sit.
I think so.
I'll fax these to you by the end of the week. It's good to see you. To hear your voice. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Al. Al, wait. When you get home, I want to talk.
Tell me you love me.
I love you.
I'll be right back.
No, what was Al?
I gotta go. I gotta go.
What was that?
Just remember what happens.
What's going? Al? Al, what's going?